Hi Shweta, Namaste. Sorry for the late, very late in fact. ಇಷ್ಟು ಲೇಟಾಗಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಸೂರ್ಯ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ವಿಡಿಯೋ. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏಟ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ಸೊ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಯೋಗ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದಿನ, ಮತ್ತು ಈಗ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಸಾರಿ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಡಿಲೇ. ಸೊ ಸೂರ್ಯ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಎ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಟೋಟಲ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ 24 ಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ one half is 12, the other half is 12. First half ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು we will do with the right leg. The second half, the second 12 counts will be made on the left. So very slowly I will go for each and every movement so that you clearly understand, and then you start your practice. Okay, let's begin the practice. So first, Samasthiti pose, both feet touching together. Okay, hands by the side. Inhale and exhale. Breathing is also very important. 1. Pranamasana, inhale and exhale. 2. Hastuttanasana, inhale, arch back as much as you can slowly. Exhale to Padahastasana, how much ever you can, bend down. So if you cannot bend down completely so much, it is okay to bend your knee slightly. The tummy should touch the thighs. That is the important thing. Okay, try to get your forehead facing the mat like this. Not the forehead, I'm sorry, the crown of the head facing the mat like this. Okay, bend like this. Your forehead should be parallel to your knees. For that to happen, you should touch your tummy to the upper thighs. Okay, bend. This is exhale. Okay, inhale, right leg back, Ashwa Sanchalanasana. Okay, and look up. So in Ashwa Sanchalanasana, remember, so few people, what happens while sending the leg back, this will go to front, which is wrong. Okay, and the right leg also you have to be careful, which I will explain. So the left leg, the knee and your toe should be aligned in one straight line. Okay, this is your inhale pose. Here your knee on the right side, on your right leg, the knee is differentiated in three types: the upper portion, middle portion and lower portion. So when you are in Ashwa Sanchalanasana, push little bit forward. The upper portion of the knee should come closer to the mat. In whatever pose you do in yoga, never be in the middle portion of the knee. It will put too much pressure and it will hurt your knee. So push a little forward. At the same time, be aware that this should not cross your toe. Inhale. Okay, now exhale to Santulanasana, plank pose. So hold the plank. Be aware of your hip or your lower back. You should not be going too much down like this, which is putting pressure on the back. You should be in straight line like this. Okay, Santulanasana. You have exhaled here. Now in Ashtanga Pranam, you will not do anything. You will neither inhale nor exhale. You will do nothing. You will just get the knees down and slowly bend and get your chest in between your mat. Your chin can touch the mat, and watch my back, it is nicely arched. Okay, this is Ashtanga Pranama. Now inhale, Bhujangasana. Okay, in Bhujangasana again. So I will go again to show you what happens in Bhujangasana. Most of the time what people do while going to Bhujangasana, they go like this. This is again putting pressure on your neck, which is wrong. Okay, so what you have to do, watch my hands carefully and just going so much. My elbows are bent, my shoulders goes back, rounds and goes back. Exhale to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Inhale, right leg in between your mat. So if you cannot get the right leg in one go like this, it's fine. How much ever you can, get it here with the support of your hand, take it and keep. And now same logic applies. Now on this leg, knee toe aligned, upper thigh, upper portion of the knee closer to the mat. Inhale. Now exhale, Padahastasana, getting the other leg. If you cannot keep the leg straight, that's fine. Initially you can bend slightly and then push your head down. Gradually you can try to keep the leg straight and then folded. This is exhale. Now inhale to Hastuttanasana. exhale Pranamasana. So 12 counts is done, okay? Now again, Pranamasana is the 13th count. Inhale, exhale. 14 inhale. 15 exhale Padahastasana. 16 inhale, left leg back now. First it was right, now left leg back. Look up. Exhale plank. 17. Hold plank. Ashtanga Pranam. Knees down. Chest in between. Okay, if I have to show you from the sideways, I will show you. Okay, from plank, how to go to Ashtanga Pranam. Knees down, bending the arms or the elbows closer to the chest. Watch my toes, they are not like this, they are like this, okay? Now inhale, Bhujangasana, okay? While going to Bhujangasana, your toes will change its position. Inhaling to Bhujangasana, okay? Now coming back, okay? Why Ashtanga Pranam is called as Ashtanga Pranam? Again, Ashtanga means 8 limbs. Ashta means 8. Anga means limbs. So 8 portion, which is 2 knees. Then comes your chest, your chin, your shoulders touching the mat, your toes. Inhaling, Bhujangasana. Exhale to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left leg in between. Same logic, if you cannot get it in one go, get it to the center, take support of the hand, push it forward and try to touch both palms on the mat. If not possible, you can get the fingertips, but make sure your stomach is touching the thighs. Remember the upper portion of the knee closer to the mat, not the middle portion. Push forward a little. Exhale, Padahastasana. Inhale, Astuttanasana. And exhale, Pranamasana. 24 is done. Samastitihi, both hands by the side. Inhale and exhale with the eyes closed. Thank you so much. So this is one complete cycle of Surya Namaskar. So I would recommend you start with say like 5 cycles every day, and gradually we can increase the count to 8 cycles, then 10, then 15, then 18. So once you are there, you can actually see the benefits. So a few tips, or not really tips, few words that I would like to share is, if you can do Surya Namaskar properly, most of the other advanced asanas like you see in the Instagram or Facebook that people post becomes easier. You would be thinking, how few poses, how is he able to do this, how is she able to do this? Surya Namaskar is the key. You do that properly, with each step correctly forming the pose, most of the other difficult asanas will become easier to you, and you will see benefits like weight loss, flexibility, strength, and calmness in approach while talking. They are all the add-ons to this practice basically. Okay, thank you. Have a good practice. All the best and have a good day. So, bye.